welcome to my channel. I'm Joanna. It's super nice to have you here. Today we will be doing 24 hours reading challenge. I am super excited. I have never done something like this before and I always wanted to try. So we will see how many books I can read within 24 hours. It is right now 12:16 on Saturday. We will go until 12:16 on Sunday. I prepared some shorter books to choose from while I'm going through the challenge. I was thinking to start with Greek Lessons by Kang. I read Vegetarian and I really liked it. So I really wanted to read something else from that author, and I think this is a pretty short book, so I think it will be perfect for this challenge. I'm very excited to read this. I will update you how it goes later on. So it's been an hour. I've been absolutely enjoying Greek Lessons. I read the first 6 chapters, which is 36 pages. I'm definitely taking my time with this book. It's about this woman that is losing her voice, or actually lost her voice, and Greek teacher that loses his sight. So it touches on the language and on the communication, and she's trying to understand the forms of the Greek language that is so far from her own Korean, and I absolutely love it. I have just finished the Greek Lessons, and I think this is another 5-star read for me from this author. To me, this book is mostly about language and how language can fail us, how we as humans rely so heavily on the language, but we are able to connect with each other through other means. Very interestingly written. So we have those 2 narratives of this woman that is losing her ability to speak and the man that is losing his sight. At some point they're slightly merging, I would say. I feel like I need more time to process it, to be completely honest, but I really loved it. I think I would like to reread it because it was incredible, and I'm very happy that this is how I started my first ever 24 hours reading challenge. So I'm super happy. I was actually planning to go outside, but it got so bad after my lunch. The weather just got rainy, windy and dark, and I felt like it's so much better to just stay home and keep on reading with my tea in my lovely stitch mug. What do I read next? Okay, I think I'm ready for a slight change of mood. And so one of the books that I have is the one that I mentioned during my fall reading list. I still didn't read this one, and this is The Graveyard Shift by Amel Rio, and I actually think I would like to read this. I think this one will be much more spooky, but I also have this Japanese mystery, Murder at the Black Cat Cafe, which sounds awesome. I will start with Graveyard Shift and then we will see how it goes, but maybe today I still can get to this one. We will see how it goes. So I just finished Graveyard Shift and I did enjoy it. I think it was very atmospheric, which is something I really hoped for. I did think it will give me more creeps, more spooky vibes, and I think it did a lot of that at the beginning when the scene was being set. But to be honest, the story, the plot felt very much straightforward to me. It's a novella, so maybe that's why there was no time for the plot to be more developed, but Still, I did enjoy it. I very rarely read books like this, so it was a very nice change, I guess. It is about this group of people who all work night shifts, and they're basically meeting every night at the cemetery to smoke. One day they go to the cemetery and they see a hole that just shouldn't be there because the cemetery is not functioning since I think 100 years. So basically there is no reason for a hole to be there. I don't want to spoil it, so that's how the book starts, and then they explore the hole and the reason for it to be there and what is the story behind it. So I think there was a lot of potential for this book, and I don't want to say it's missed potential, but this book didn't fully resonate with me as I was hoping it will. But nonetheless, I think it was very well written and I enjoyed it. It's 9:40 p.m. So I think I will just take a short break right now, and I'm going to start reading Murder at the Black Cat Cafe by Seishi Yokomozo. I think I will read that one in bed after I take a short break. And yeah, I think it was a very good beginning for the 24 hours reading challenge. I'm going to continue tomorrow, obviously. I still have some time. I guess I will see you tomorrow. Hello, good morning. I slept super well, a little bit longer than I initially thought I will, but that's okay. That being said, I feel like I'm a little bit behind. I am almost halfway through the Murder at the Black Cat Cafe. And actually I got to know that this book has two crime stories within it. So we have the Murder at the Black Cat Cafe, but we also have Why Did the Well Wheel Creak? So yeah, I'm about to finish the Murder at the Black Cat Cafe, and then I will read the second story. Yeah, I'm enjoying this one a lot. So it takes place in the post-war Japan, and we have this Black Cat Cafe. Well, it's not a cafe, let's say. There is a body found next to this Black Cat Cafe, and there's a monk that is digging it up. I think it's very, very interesting, and I really enjoy reading it. We have a map where is the black cat, and behind it there is a temple, so you can really think what is where. So that's pretty nice. This author actually was called Japanese Agatha Christie, and I can see that. I think it's very entertaining the way he writes crime novels, so I'm really enjoying that one. I've got some coffee and I will get to the reading. Okay, I'm very proud to say that I just finished Murder at the Black Cat Cafe and the accompanying story, which is Why Did the Well Wheel Creak? So I just finished this, and then I checked the time and it's 12:09, so it's been 24 hours. I officially should stop reading right now. It's been so much fun. I really enjoyed this challenge. So to quickly sum up, I finished 3 books. The book that I read first, and to be honest, I loved it the most. This is definitely a new 5-star read for me, and this is Greek Lessons by Kang, translated by Deborah Smith and E. Yewon. And I absolutely loved this one. It really shows how language can fail us. It speaks so beautifully about language, but also communication, and I think it's definitely worth a read. Then next was Graveyard Shift. This is a spooky short novella. It's completely different atmosphere than Greek Lessons, and I had fun with this. I did expect a little bit more of thrill or a little bit more developed plot, but nonetheless the atmosphere in this one was very nice, or maybe maybe nice is not the best word, was spooky. Like all the books that I'm talking about, I think that if you are trying to reach your reading goals, all three of the books that I completed would be nice to give a try so that you can have some fun, but also quite quickly reach your reading goals for 2025. So yeah, this is Graveyard Shift by Anna Rio. And then last book that I finished was the Murder at the Black Cat Cafe. So yeah, this is a crime novel, so again, something completely different, and we get two stories. I would say both of them left me feel uneasy. This is quite, I don't know, it's been a while since I read a crime novel like that. So yeah, I really enjoyed both of the stories presented there, and I didn't figure them out. I thought I did, and then I was like, okay, I had no idea what was actually happening, so I think it is very well constructed. This is written by Seishi Yokomozo and translated from the Japanese by Brian Karetnik. Overall, I really loved the challenge. I found it so amazing to give myself a permission to just spend as much time as I want within this 24 hours just reading. I hope you enjoyed following me through this. I hope to do another challenge like this in the future. As I said, I think all three of those books would be really cool to read if you are trying to reach your reading goals. Since, yeah, the longest one is this one, and it's been 200 something pages long, so they are all quite short, but in my opinion, worth a read. Have a great day. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope to see you very soon.